Welcome back. You're on the trails. Thanks for joining us today. We mentioned something here in our episode 2 about collecting walnuts. That's what we're going to bring to you here today. Kind of a short, quick film, but we definitely wanted to touch in on that a little bit more. So Dylan's with me. We got a couple buckets here. We're going to get to collecting some walnuts. We're going to kind of show you our process of what we do for a little bit of added scent control during the deer season. So we're right here at it. It's deer season in Ohio. We're actually planning on going out tomorrow, right?
Yep.
So
bright and early tomorrow morning.
Hopefully we get some footage there. Dylan's going to set in his stand that we just moved in episode 2. There's some good things rolling with that, but I'm going to go out and set in mine and just kind of check films, check cameras out there, see what we got on our pictures. But stick with us. We're going to get into this walnut collecting and how we go about adding a little bit of scent control to your process and keeping your clothes scent free. Stick with us, you're on the trails. So I just found my first one, right? Just, as long as they're not too mushed up, it doesn't matter. We're gonna bag them up a little bit later. Wear some gloves so you get this tannin and oils on you off of those walnuts. It will stain your fingers for a few days. But while you're out, you take your trash in, take your trash out. Obviously, we're here along the road picking up this little section, walnuts. I'm gonna take the trash out here. Keeps the landowner happy, keeps things cleaned up along your roadways. Don't throw trash out your windows. Beer drinking, I know. We got a couple on us right now, but we'll take it in, we'll take it out on the trails. All right, welcome back with us here on the trails. We're out collecting walnuts here this evening. We're getting our scent control maximize best we can. So between using the detergents and with your clothes and air drying and hanging them outside, we talked about this again in episode 2 that we wanted to bring you a little bit more detail on what we do. So we're out collecting our walnuts. We hit our first spot. Some of the trees are going to be loaded from year to year. Sometimes they're just going to be bare. Got a couple local spots to go to collect these walnuts, so that's where we're going. We're going to hit another spot that should have plenty this year. Of course, we'll never collect all of them, and we'll probably collect enough to get our job done and leave some for the squirrels. So don't forget, keep them little varmints fat and full during the winter. We'll see you later. Look at all these suckers. They're all over the place. Fill up a bucket in about 5 minutes. Find these green ones. The green the better. Them suckers smell. It's that outer, smells good. All right, we just finished up at our second location and picking up some walnuts here. So, 3/4 bucket full. 2 buckets. Dylan has his bucket full, so we're gonna head back and we'll show you our next step of what we do with them once we get back. All right, back on the trails here. We're just kind of going to do a little recap here and explain kind of our next step in the process. We collected our walnuts. We got everything kind of put together here. We're only just going to put 2 bags, so you could use a trash bag, you use plastic, whatever. That bottom layer, first layer in our totes, you can see we have a couple different sizes here. Dylan, this green one here, it's going to hold all of his gear. This black one I run a little bit bigger, make it a little bit easier because I want to carry the tote around, but I like to have the wheels on it. Nice little handle for heading down southern Ohio on a trip down there or something like that. It's just a little easier in and out of the house. But I'm going to put 2 bags of the walnuts down in the bottom. That's going to be my first layer. And then basically I'm going to put my clothes right on top of that. Doubling up the bags here, we're just using some grocery bags, something that's not, something unscented. So you could use a trash bag as long as it's unscented. My wife bought apple cinnamon trash bags this week, so I just went in to get them and realized they smell really good, really nice, but deer will smell that and that'll get in on your clothes. So you can see the clothes kind of strung up behind us here a little bit on the fence. Clothes have been hanging outside for about 2-3 days, just drying out, airing out. We did use some scent control detergent to wash them in. I'd take them out of the washer and just hang them. You can throw them in the dryer. as long as you go with the high heat. Set your washer or your dryer to the highest level, get your high heat going. That's going to burn out a lot of the bacteria and things like that in your clothes. So I think we used Downwind scent control detergent. There's a lot of stuff out there on the market. Just look for a detergent that is basically scent free, you know, free of any scents. I think that's out there for the allergies and things like that. You can get that at your local grocery store and use it. It's going to be just good. Clothes are ready to go in. They've been hanging out here. We're going to put this together real quick, kind of show you. I basically have one bag ready to go. I'm just going to drop this bag in here, put a little tie on it. That stuff will get out of that bag and fill this up. So every time you open this, you're going to smell the walnut smell. So every little bit of help on your scent control, something that's all natural, out in the woods, you know, you're going to have that smell. Yes, you might have a squirrel come up and jump on your pants leg in the tree stand, but trust me, they don't bite too bad. So we're going to get this put together here. I got another bag I'm going to put together. I'm going to put a couple bags in here, and that'll get us going. I mean, it's easy. Yeah, there's dirt, leaves, things like that in there. Don't care. It's all natural smell. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting them bags in there. I might even just leave them open a little bit. Like I said, if you have a garbage bag, I'm not too worried about them breaking down, getting the tannins and things like that on my hunting clothes. My hunting clothes are my hunting clothes. I'm not going to the dog and pony show or going to the fair to show the cow this week. It is just down and dirty, helping with the scent control. This tote will literally go into my breezeway. My long johns, everything besides my skivvies are going in this tote. My long johns, my second layer, I'm layering up to stay warm all the way to my outer layer with my scent control suit. Everything's going in here and it stays in there. I get dressed either outside or in the breezeway. I try and not leave this stuff in the garage. I'll probably leave it in the back of my truck because vehicles starting up, exhaust, everybody knows it's no good. So I'm gonna leave this in the breezeway. I'll come out in the breezeway when it's nice and cold, get dressed, layer up, and then go to the truck with my under layer. I get to the woods, I'm taking basically my outer layer out of this, putting it on right there at the truck and heading back to the woods. So when I get out of the woods, same thing, I'm stripping down, I'm putting everything right back into this tote as quickly as possible before I get into the truck, before I go to the gas station or anything like that. That outer layer is going to stay in this tote basically for the whole season. And if I feel like I've contaminated myself, got around the gas, exhaust, things like that, maybe got some blood on my clothes, I'm going to go ahead and start the whole process over, wash them again with my scent killer detergent, and then hang them, let them set, and then get them back into my tote. So just an easy way. It's worked for us. I've had a lot of deer come downwind within that range. Sometimes it's a lot of luck plays into everything out there, but it works. That's just anything and everything that you can possibly do. One, it saves you money. Two, it works. So in my mind, my opinion, this works. So we're going to keep using it. We're going to keep doing it. Try it yourself out there. Next time you're on the trail or find yourself in the woods, just get you some walnuts. They're dropping right now. This time of year, they're all over the ground. Dylan, we had a blast tonight putting this together. So I'm going to get the clothes. We're going to get these packed up, and we're actually going to go out and hit the woods and get on the trails tomorrow and see if we can't round us up some deer. Thanks for joining us on the trails. Take care. When we're getting our late night target practice, I said, you gotta shoot the deer target, you gotta shoot the 3 deer, you gotta shoot the bag. Yeah. Oh, give her some. Give her some. There she is. Attaboy, Luther. Attaboy.